The moment exactly a year since the Boston Marathon tragedy, still raw in the memories of the people who describe themselves as Boston Strong. Many rushed to help the wounded, even as they wondered whether it would stop at 2 explosions. Shane O'Hara, the manager of Marathon Sports Boston, where this video was shot, was among them.
We had one kind of where we're standing now and by our counter. We had one in the corner. I had one on the bench. The scene outside was the most gruesome thing I've ever seen.
Among those standing at the finish line this year will be Heather Abbott, whose amputated left leg was replaced with a lifelike prosthesis. She'll be cheering on Peter Riddle, the man who helped save her life.
I think I found myself to be a little more emotional than I expected at this time of the year, just because it brings back memories of what I was doing around this time last year, and the fact that I didn't know that I only had a few weeks left with my 2 legs.
And the families of the 3 who died, including 29-year-old Christy Campbell, 8-year-old Martin Richard, and the 23-year-old Chinese graduate student Lu Lingji, have been visiting the scene. But just as this city looks back in mourning, it also looks forward to the possibility of paying tribute through a very different ending.
You will send a resounding message around the world, not just to the rest of the world, but to the terrorists, that we will never yield. We will never cower. America will never, ever, ever stand down. We are Boston. We are America. We respond. We endure. We overcome. And we own the finish line.
5,000 of the 36,000 running this year were not able to finish last year, and officials have also allowed an additional 9,000 runners to enter. Security concerns were raised last week when a psychologically unstable man told police he was carrying a rice cooker in his backpack. As a precaution, 2 unattended backpacks were also subject to controlled explosions. For the race, they've erected 8,000 additional security barriers, 40 checkpoints, and 4 times the number of K9 units, and banned the use of backpacks and bags. Helicopter surveillance teams are also being deployed. This unit was responsible for tracking down suspect Dzhokhar Tsarnaev using infrared cameras. He's expected to face trial in November, and if found guilty could face a death sentence. His brother Tamerlan was killed during the police manhunt. President Obama marked the exact anniversary of the bombings with a moment of silence at the White House. The Boston Marathon 2014 provides the city and this nation with an opportunity to demonstrate continued resilience and a moment to redefine the marathon as a moment once again of sporting celebration. Daniel Ryntjes, CCTV, Washington.